And welcome back to the Rural Perspective. Mayor Ranta, how was your holiday?
Oh, excellent, excellent. We had 3 out of 4 kids home for Christmas, and
Oh, nice.
everybody had a wonderful time.
That sounds great. And now we're gearing up for a brand new year for 2023.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All right. So, in council last week, there was the discussion of snow removal, and a motion was made to let the committee decide in terms of snow removal on sidewalks being a priority for the village. Why hasn't it been made a priority already for our pedestrians in the community, or is it?
Well, the village presently, like what used to happen a few years ago, is the village with their Kubota with a plow on the front, it plowed all the municipal sidewalks in the community. And some, for some reason or other, that changed when I was out of office, and now it's just the downtown core, and I think Stage Road that gets plowed by the village crew. And what we had hoped to achieve is a return to where the village plows all the sidewalks in the community.
Absolutely. It sounds like that should be a priority considering we do have youth walking to school and seniors that often walk in our community. Which streets will be a priority moving forward?
Well, all the streets with a municipal sidewalk.
Awesome. That
But
sounds.
but that's been referred to the committee, so we'll see what they come up with as a recommendation to council.
All right, sounds great. Now, also discussed were the summer student positions. A conversation was discussed regarding the student wage being equivalent to a union wage. Can you further explain what the discussion was about and why?
Well, the union wage for that type of work in the union agreement, I think, is 1731. It was not characterized correctly on the agenda. I think it was 1761 on the agenda, and there was a motion made to attempt to hire 2 students at the 1761 rate, which was amended to reflect the 1731 rate. And I think there was an expression of concern about contemplating paying more than what is required in the union agreement. Because if you do that for one employee, why wouldn't you do it for all the employees? So there was some reluctance to see the wage rate that's in the contract increased.
Okay, I would imagine that having a strong wage for students to be employed would be important this time of year. So, just going on to our next topic of conversation. Of course, water and sewage is always a huge topic of discussion. Can you tell us about a little bit about what the water project that the village is currently working on?
Well, they're working on upgrades in the water treatment plant. Quite an expensive upgrade. I think last month we wrote checks for about $250,000. It's all paid for through grants and whatnot, but that will get the water treatment facility up to snuff, and it will last for many years to come, we hope.
Do you know if there's a completion date in set?
No, I don't.
Okay. So, also, I noticed that there was a discussion regarding people residing in RV trailers. A request was asked for a resident to live in her trailer on the trailer park. The current bylaw that is in place was created in 1991. Is there any discussion regarding taking a look at that bylaw to make any changes?
Well, we're planning to go through all the bylaws that are sort of archaic, and there's a committee working on that. And we're optimistic that they'll get to that bylaw in the fairly near future.
I
But
would have.
the the um, the request that came in was from a mobile home park owner who previously had a double wide that was located partially on village property, and we resolved that, and the trailer is now gone. But she's got a fifth wheel on there that she was hoping to use as an office. So we allowed that to happen, subject to it not being connected to utilities, and that she come back to council if there's a plan to occupy that building.
Just out of curiosity, considering our current housing crisis that we are in, would it be an option for Village to open any of our vacant lots to tiny homes or RV living?
RVs are not really the way to go when it comes to homes, because since they're mobile, you can't provide property taxes, like property taxes apply to the property itself and the improvements. But if it's a mobile home, that would not be subject to taxation. So it's not something that I think the village would get into.
All right, thank you so much, Mayor. Before the holidays, the village had a few meetings regarding utility tax increases. Can you tell us a little bit more about what was discussed and how yourself, Mayor, and council came up with a decision?
Well, there was a fair bit of debate, and there's a variety of perspectives around the table. Uh, what we settled on was a 2.5% increase for water and sewer, and 7% increase for garbage rates, and that results in an overall increase of 2.71% for the combined utilities. So that's what council decided. There were some people in favor of that and some not.
So, what would that mean for our community? Have you heard any sort of conversations from community members regarding the increase?
No, I haven't. But what it would result in is, I think, about a $24 annual increase for all the utility users.
All right. Now, is there anything else that you would like to share with our community going into the 2023 year that maybe I didn't ask you about?
Oh, no, nothing really. Just we hope everybody has a wonderful new year, and uh, every single job that we can identify, we would work hard to create opportunities for people who want to create jobs in the village of Cache Creek, because you can't maintain a community without jobs for the people.
That sounds great. Now, and if people want to have raise any questions to Village or have any questions regarding some of the committee decisions that are happening in our community, who can they talk to and where can they go?
Well, you could always give the administrator, Damien Couture, a call. And the phone number here at the Cache Creek Village office is 250-457-6237.
All right, Mayor Ranta, thank you so much for joining us today on the Rural Perspective.
Yeah, my pleasure. Anytime.